What's good is one in a billion and I'm back.
And it's your favorite diva, Dangerous Diva.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back.
We back with more
hot,
powerful, punching topics.
Yeah, I know we got the W2 background, but I think we have to change it to Marquez background because,
man.
Woo, he dominated that fight.
Man.
That was the big fight.
What a fight. Pacquiao Marquez 4. Y'all don't remember me talking about Pacquiao Marquez 3. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know all y'all remember it. They're like, oh no, Moreno, he's there, he's talking again. Listen, that's right, I'm back. And I brought my wife with me this time.
Oh yeah.
For the next fight. We had to watch the fight. Y'all know we huge boxing fans. Yeah. Huge boxing fans. And we boxing fam. Jonathan Banks family, you know? You've seen us at the Banks versus Mitchell fight. Okay?
And that was a knockout of the year. that was heavyweight knockout.
That was the heavyweight knockout of the year.
Check out.
Tonight's the night for the champion, Jonathan Banks.
Ladies and gentlemen, now find the ring, the motor sitting heavyweight, Mr. Banks, Jonathan Banks.
Yeah, let's go.
And Banks, Jonathan, JB is a great counter puncher. What we saw tonight,
wow.
Marquez, the counter puncher.
He came with the right.
He caught Pacquiao twice. Oh, man.
It was not pretty.
Third round, he caught him. Bam! Whew. Sixth round. And the bell was almost about to ring, and it was
like
crazy.
A split second, right?
He just straight caught him. Bam!
Oh my gosh! And Pacquiao was out on the floor, like resting, like for a while. Several minutes. They said he was like unconscious.
Listen, that was honestly, that was a sad sight. You know what I mean?
I felt sorry for his wife.
You see Jinky. She's over there. She's crying. She's screaming to the top of her lungs.
That has to be horrific to watch.
Hey.
Your loved one in the ring get pounded like that and knocked out.
Dangerous Diva was watching. She's like, what? They're not gonna let her get through?
How could they do that? I don't understand how they were keeping her back from her loved one. Like, you want your loved ones close to you.
Yeah. Like,
that just upset me.
Man.
I didn't like that.
That was sad.
It was really sad.
Also, what was crazy,
it was a huge victory for Marquez, but it was like, somebody gets knocked out that bad, it's like, ooh.
That was crazy. Out of all people, to see that happen to Pacquiao, that was definitely a shock. Right now, I'm like in a state of shock. I'm like, man, where does this leave us? You know what I mean? Will we see Pacquiao Marquez 5?
Oh my goodness,
Does this
no
mean
more.
that there's gonna be a fifth fight?
More.
I mean, cause
did you see Marquez? Did anyone notice the difference in his physique? His stature this year?
He's like, boy, what you using, some steroids?
He using the roids or what?
Listen, he
just, it was like Marquez 2.0.
Listen.
Or 4.0.
Everybody know, under all of these clothes is bricks. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I love to work out, so I'll say the dude's not using steroids. He just started lifting some weights and he got stronger. So I know it can happen.
Because those punches hurt this time.
His punches this time, like you said, they were on a whole nother level.
And like you said, come on, after fighting somebody for the 4th time, you know things that you didn't know the 1st time, the 2nd time, the 3rd time, and now the 4th time. Exactly. You definitely know your opponent ins and outs, what he doesn't like, what he does like. and he came to the ring smart.
Yeah, listen, don't ever fight nobody 4 times. I once got into a fight with Jamaican, and you know, I really beat him bad, and he wouldn't quit. He kept wanting to fight me. So before it ended up being a Pacquiao versus Marquez 4, I decided to make him a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you crazy.
Because if you don't, if he's crazy enough to keep fighting you, something's wrong upstairs with him, right?
Yeah.
So Pacquiao, there's no reason why you should have took.
And what do you guys think? Since there was so much turmoil from the Pacquiao versus Marquez 3 fight, saying that the unanimous decision wasn't right, and that Marquez won the last fight. Do you think he took that turmoil and that frustration to this fight?
Yeah.
Because most of the fights were like every 4 years.
Yeah, except
from
for the last
2004 to 2008 to 2011, and then like a year later he fight. Like, what was that? He just knew he was gonna win.
Oh man.
I guess he just knew. He's like, that's it. Like, I'm taking all that frustration, and it's crazy that Pacquiao just.
I'm proud of you, baby. She know girl know her stuff right here. That's dangerous deep. You know what I mean? Listen, I done made her a full-time basketball fan and a boxing fan these days.
I know, it's great.
Crazy. You know, we love going to the arenas and, you know, seeing everybody. Shout out to everybody we see. But listen, okay, where does this leave Pacquiao? Because honestly, I don't want to see Marquez versus Mayweather, because we already saw him fight Mayweather.
Not that again.
He couldn't even touch him. Oh no. But shout out to Marquez. I know if I say anything bad about Marquez, my boy Arturo up at the Cinnabon, up at the Fox Hills Mall, he gonna be like, man, you talking bad about Marquez? Listen, yo, shout out to my dude. I know you happy right now to see your boy finally get what he deserves, because we was just talking about this just yesterday. My little son had to run and go get a Cinnabon, and my boy Arturo, he's like, man, he's like, Marquez, every time he say Marquez, so I know you happy to see him win. But this is all I'm saying, I don't want to see him fight against Mayweather.
No.
And right now it's like, dude, you really want to see Pacquiao fight against Mayweather, because he might end up getting some serious brain damage. He keep taking all of these fights. I mean, first he lost to Bradley, but he really won. All right, I give Pacquiao that win. But what I'll say is, like, Pacquiao's last 4 fights, even including when he fought against Sugar Shane Mosley, it's just been a drop off in his fights. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think he needs to retire. You know what I mean? And just sail into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a great fighter. He did some great things for the sport, and you know, an entertaining fighter to watch. But he's been taking too many punches to the head. It seems like it's taking a toll of him.
I would say so. I think he should retire. Wasn't it something about him running for mayor or president in the Philippines?
Oh, he's about to be like president.
Seriously.
In the Philippines.
Why not use, you know, his power to go on into politics? Move on. And speaking of the Philippines, we pointed out this announcer going nuts during the fight, after the fight. So Marquez won.
Hey, I think it was Jim Lampy. And Lampy, we got love for you because you were so excited. You turned to me after Jonathan Banks beat Seth Mitchell.
Oh wow!
And he was like, great. He's like,
he was so excited.
Great fight, Jonathan.
Right?
But if that was you, I think I heard him say something like, man,
the tsunami, was replicated by the Marquez punch, right hand punch that he gave Pacquiao.
Wow.
That was a little insensitive because a lot of people died.
Man, we talking 590 people died, but now they're saying like 1,000 people died.
Are you serious?
Another 1,000 people are missing.
The death toll is still climbing. You just don't. That's a sensitive issue.
And you know, so shout out to everybody in the Philippines right now. You know, our hearts and prayers go out to you guys. You know what I mean? So maybe it's possible that was really heavy on the heart of Manny Pacquiao as well. You never know.
You never know.
I mean, because come on, that's a huge devastation.
He was solid. A couple of rounds going back. They was going back and forth. It was a brawl.
And he got a knockdown in there too.
The 3rd round, yeah, I think.
Now his knockdown was in the 5th.
He fell first in the 3rd.
In the 3rd, and then in the 5th round.
So I mean, it was a brawl.
They were going at it.
He slipped. That one slip could cost you.
Exactly.
Ouch.
Oh man.
Yikes.
So listen, like we said,
give us your predictions. What do you think? What do you think is next for Marquez? Who do you want to see him fight?
Who do you want to see Marquez fight next?
We know who we don't want him to see him fight. Who we don't want to see him fight.
I don't want to see that for Marquez. But he bulked up some, so, you know, maybe, you know, I mean, do you want to see Marquez versus Brandon Rios? Do you want to see Marquez versus Canelo Alvarez? Like, who do you want to see him fight next? Do you want to see him fight Adrian Broner? I mean, Broner is fighting at a lower weight, but he says he walks at 150 plus. So, hey, Mayweather
Prodigy,
Jr.
right?
You want to see Mayweather Jr., Adrian Broner versus Marquez, or do you want to see Pacquiao still fighting?
Oh, right? Come on, no, that's enough.
Pacquiao's, you know. We can't just base everything off of the person's last fight. That's how they do in boxing.
It's not.
Pacquiao still, you know, he still might got something in the tank. He's an entertaining fighter. He's a great fighter. He's in great shape. I just hate to see him go out like that.
Yeah, in all fairness, Marquez should take another fight, being that he gave him 4 chances to win. So if Pacquiao wants another fight to just say like if he's losing sleep over this fight because he didn't beat him, although I don't know if his wife could take seeing him in the ring again with him, I think he should give it to him.
Listen, I don't know what he could possibly learn except for not to take any chances at all, and that's not the type of fighter that he is. He takes punches to the head, and at some point them punches you can't keep taking them anymore. And it seems like he's at that point. So me personally, I don't want to see those two guys fight again. I still want to see the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. I don't care, just for old time's sake.
Yeah, gotta
you know
see
what I mean? We gotta see that fight. So, hey, let's make it happen.
Give us your thoughts.
Tell us what y'all think. Leave your comments below. I'm AP, 1 in a billion.
And your favorite diva, Dangerous Diva, and I approve this message.
Oh,
subscribe.
Yeah. We didn't even use these cue cards. Did we even need them?
What?
Cue cards. That's what I needed. My thought. Mitt Romney was at the fight. Mitt Romney got front row seats to this fight. For what reason? I don't know. But anyway, Mitt Romney is front row of this fight. He also goes into Manny Pacquiao's dressing room before the fight, and he says, "Hey Manny, how you doing? I ran for president, but I lost. Well, anyway, good luck with this fight."
Why would he say that? I lost for president? Like, what loser does that?
Do you think that rubbed off on Manny too?
It's a bad look.
It's a number of things that could have rubbed off on Manny the wrong way. We
had the tsunami. We had the Mitt Romney appearance.
You know what I mean?
That right there messed him up.
That loser. So,
that could very well be it.
What do you think? What do you think is the real reason behind Manny Pacquiao losing? Or is it just, like I said, I don't think anybody needs to fight somebody 4 times. Alright, because I mean they don't. It seems, this is what it seemed like. It seemed like every fight Marquez continued to master every possible thing that Manny Pacquiao could do. Whereas on the other end, Manny Pacquiao came in as the same fighter, like, okay, I'm just going to punch and use my power. You know, so.
And who do you guys think is better? Does 1 win equal 3 wins? Because I mean, Pacquiao beat him 3 times. Does that 3 versus 1 outrule it?
I say,
or people just saying like, no, Marquez is the better fighter?
I say the one outrule it, because the other 3 was decisions and they were all questionable.
All 3 were decisions. Yikes.
Well, not, they ended off in decisions, yeah.
And this one was clearly a knockout.
Although Pacquiao did knock him down about like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, he did.
In all them different
so
fights.
He could, yeah, and he knocked him down in this fight. He just slipped.
Hey, it was an exciting fight. But I can't wait to see it again.
We want to know who you think is the better fighter, Manny or Marquez?
Leave your comments below.
To have someone who loves me make it clean. And you dance and you sing. You my Lisa, I'm your Prince Hakeem. I'm king, you queen. We on the rise like steam. Credit look like James Tony. You helped to get clean.